Okay, so it's probably really echoey. I don't know. Uh, we're just testing this out. I'm here to talk. Dang it! It's really echoey. That was pretty. Anyway, I'm trying to set this up so I don't do live streams too often, but I wanted to talk to some of you guys. Yeah, I only put this up like 10 minutes ago, so if you're watching this, cool. If not, it's not your fault. It's my fault. So I kind of wanted to just talk about what's been going on with me and basically the reasons why I haven't been putting out videos. I've just been really busy. We moved into a new place, and it's my bedroom, black and yellow. And I've also been struggling to make money. So I'm getting really tight because we moved. We've been spending a lot of money on new furniture. We've been spending a lot of money on just food in general and just things of that nature. And essentially, what it comes back to is I've been focusing on trying to find a job and something that will pay my bills and will keep me sustained so I'm not panicking. And that's been taking up all of my time. And so, yeah. And as this video goes throughout, feel free to leave a comment with a question and stuff like that, because I'll probably be doing a draw my life sometime soon this week. And also let me know if this is working, and also let me know if yeah, just hope I think it's working pretty well. So I'm gonna do a draw my life sometime this week. I had people ask me on Facebook questions that they don't already know about me, and I'll answer some of them now, just because they're pointless to like draw it out. Some of the questions that were asked. Okay, it's working. It's working great. Yes, it's working. So cool. Now 2008, Amigo Vinny and Mario Scenario. Nice to see you guys. Glad you're here. So yeah, hopefully. Sorry if I'm like stumbling. I'm just trying to keep up with everything going. I have like 3 things on my computer right now, and just a lot's kind of going on. You feel me? And so play it out. Play it by ear. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a draw my life, and this is popular video series. If you type into YouTube, draw my life, and then watch it, it's basically popular YouTubers drawing the story of their life. And I'm going to do something for mine, and I asked my friends and fans on my Facebook page some questions, and I'll go through them now before I get into anything else while it's like still fresh on my mind. JT asked, "How old are you?" I'm 22. My mom asked, "Who are your top 10 favorite people and why?" Maybe I'll get back to that one. Why Jarek 120? When I was 9 years old, I wrote a script for a play, and the main character in it, his name was Jarek, and Jarek was taken from a Mortal Kombat video game. You can YouTube like Mortal Kombat Jarek, and that's where the name came from. And I was going to play Jarek in the movie, the script that I wrote, and we never ended up making the movie. And so I just took it and I adapted it to use in my wrestling name. And then a year later, just Jarek felt too naked. I didn't like that it didn't have like a last name. It was just too empty. So I added the 120 on, and the 120 is a mystery. Like, my parents don't even know. I know what it means, but my parents don't know what it means. My ex-girlfriend didn't know what it means. Like, no one besides myself knows what it means. And as far as the origin. But I will tell you that it started off as the number 120, and then I added the colon in there to make it look like a Bible verse in homage of my favorite wrestler, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Austin 316. How did you lose the weight? Wow, Unico asked, how did you lose the weight? And more about you and hypnosis. I lost the weight doing P90X. I weighed like 103 or 183 pounds in January of 2010, And then I just did P90X twice. I lost 35 pounds in 5 months or something like that. And then I just started eating smarter. I still eat like pizza and I still eat crap food and go to McDonald's and stuff like that, like every now and again. But I'm definitely more a workout. So, and I eat just smarter. Um, so, favorite color and did you have an imaginary friend? Asks Doug Riss. Favorite color combination would probably be black and yellow naturally, but because I'm a video editor, love all the colors: red, blue, green, yellow. Those are probably top four. And when I was younger, I did have an imaginary friend. It was because there was an episode of the Rugrats where Chucky had an imaginary friend, and he was really cool, and I was jealous. So I had a very similar imaginary friend. Let me hop back over to the Disturb Reality page, see if any comments. Working good, audio and video are working good. Abraham, good to see you. What's up, Jarek? Who are your influences on magic? That would be Chris Angel, Daniel Garcia, Wayne Houchin, Dynamo's good, and then Darren Brown's performance style. Incredible. Darren Brown's the best in the world at what he does. Hi, do you have a girlfriend? Nope, I'm single right now. Been single for 2 years. How's the wrestling going? Do anything recent? I have just been training under Scorpio Sky still every Saturday. I'll try to get in there at least twice a month. And we've been in negotiation to like actually getting on to a wrestling show. But I'm still like focusing on my physical body and my cardio as well as the actual in-ring training. So, let's see what else. Hi, all 47 of you watching right now. Shout out, please, after I will go to school. The Nerf movie. Hi, the Nerf movie. And then, no, hey, Drew Degger. Jarek definitely wasn't my, hold on, wait. I have someone. Wirecast for YouTube's detective feedback and it's turned off the computer audio output. Any live stream audio output is unaffected. Alright, so if anything ever goes wrong during this, like my audio gets cut out, like write a comment please, but that shouldn't matter. Everything looks still good. No, Jarek wasn't my favorite Mortal Kombat character. He actually sucked. I don't remember any of the moves he did. I think he ripped someone's heart out. I think that was his only move. The 40K arrived pretty fast, don't you think? I do think it did. Considering I haven't been putting out any videos lately, for one, and for two, 25,000 was just like in February. But I remember that's why I had the 25K last for 2 months because I knew it would take a while. So it may not feel like a while, but I mean February, March, April. Yeah, I guess a gain of 15,000 in like 2 months is pretty good. I mean, like pretty good. I don't know. There's so many people who gain like 15,000 subscribers a day. Like Miss Mag, if you go like on his vid stats, I think Miss Mag gains like 3,000 subscribers a day. I'll actually pull up his vid stats. Yeah, if you're ever curious about what YouTubers are doing, like how they're doing, there's this website, and you can do it for your channels too, you guys. It's called vidstatsx.com. It's what like everyone uses pretty much. It's vidstatsx.com, and you can just go there and type in any YouTuber that you want to see. So yeah, now I'm looking at Miss Mags right now, and it gives you like predicted when they'll reach a certain amount of subscribers and stuff. So yeah, Jay's getting like 75,000 views per day. He's gaining an average of like 340 subscribers a day. So like Jay in the last 30 days has gained 11,000 subscribers. So he's doing pretty good. In the last 6 months, he's gained 54,000 subscribers. So it really puts it into like perspective. It's like, yeah, 15,000 subscribers in 2 months seems like a lot, but at the same time, I don't know, is it really like a lot? I think the reason it arrived pretty fast was because I got that shout out in Jay's video, and he allowed me to. The trade off we did was like I designed his banner logo on YouTube, and he let me make a video for his channel. Yeah, and so yeah, I don't know if this stream is still working. You guys gotta let me know if it is, but everything seems to be pretty good. I thought I'd be seeing more like. Okay, wait a minute. Here we go. Are you taking questions from Twitter? No, not right now. I just want it to be like simple. Hold on, let me go down. Yeah. So hold on. Before I get to more questions, let me just talk about more what's going on. So yeah, we moved and let me play. Can you hear me? There we go. Yeah. So hold on. Before you I just want to hear a little music, if you don't mind. Okay. So we just moved recently, and so here's my bedroom. I wish I could show you guys more, but there's like more space right over here. This is my bed, and I'm gonna have another roommate right here. And moving in with us is gonna be Steve Cardinal. If you guys know him, grew up with him, and then leads right out to the balcony. It's a beautiful little area in Marina Del Rey. That's where we live now. And so, yeah, it's been a good time. And so I've just been spending a lot of money, a lot of money. Like I'm getting down to like bare bones. YouTube is definitely not paying the bills by any means for those who think I'm like YouTube loaded with money. Like I almost had to move back to Michigan because I'm like running so low. But I had a job interview today for an advertising agency, and I'm also back to working with Alex and Zach, my friends and my roommates on some anime stuff. And so that's helping me out a little bit. And so that's another big reason why I haven't been uploading videos. Another big reason is because I haven't really thought of like many good tutorials to come up with. Like I have a few written down and I have a few ideas, but I know that you guys like to see tutorials, and it's almost getting to the point where like I've taught so many good and powerful tutorials, and that like anything that I'm like legally allowed to teach, or like that I feel ballsy enough to teach and take the risk of like something legal happening, those tricks just aren't good enough. You know, it's like the tricks that I feel like I could teach, just I feel I don't know aren't special. So I have other ideas that will like put out more videos and try to get you guys out of your comfort zone, and it's going to be more like series based. I have one idea that it'd be like me putting out a video a day and basically saying follow the steps of this video, and it's going to be like your own little like 30-day challenge, and it's going to teach you to master like specific things, and then it's going to like have you go do this specifically. I get a lot of questions of where do I go to perform? How do I have the confidence? So I wanted to come out with like a 30-day how to perform series. And yeah, so I had that idea. And then the Evan Floyd channel is going pretty well. The deck giveaways, gaining a lot of subscribers in there. There's a lot of cool decks. Finally got the new Artifice Tundra deck is now in the mix. And yeah, let me go through some more of these questions from you guys in the comments. Let's see. Favorite magic trick, invisible deck. You should know that by now. How long did it take? I did the invisible deck at my interview today, so hopefully it landed me the job. How long did it take you to get comfortable doing tricks to random people on the streets? On the streets, it's still hard. It's still difficult. Like whenever there's a camera around, like you guys could probably experience this too. Go out to perform magic, but have someone filming you. It's just going to put a whole different feeling to your comfort level of performing. But if it's just you one-on-one, like to someone, and like it's like there's more pressure, I feel like. Because like the camera almost puts pressure on the spectator to like make them react good, subconsciously, I feel. But if it's just you and the other spectator, it's still like really scary for me to like do it. Like I really don't. I'll go out to bars and clubs and do magic. Then I feel comfortable then, but I really don't go like literally out on the streets. Take time out of my day and be like, hey, see some magic trick. But how long did it take you to get comfortable doing tricks to random people? Probably not till I was like 16 or 17, and I started doing magic when I was 13. So, and I started doing like street magic to strangers when I was 14. So yeah. Austin Epic purchased the Manchurian approach. How do you know when it's going to work on a person? You don't. Hypnotism is so weird. I'm getting overwhelmed with how many questions about hypnosis I'm getting. Basically, oh, by the way, I have a female friend, a girl friend coming over, and this is set to end at 7, but if she gets here before then, I'm going to have to let you guys go. So, whoa, speak of the devil. Anyway, no, she's not here. Person Manchurian approach. You don't know when it's going to work on a person. That's why you put them through the tests, the magnetized test, and see who's more susceptible. It's easier to have like a group of 7 people, 5 to 7 people, and put them all through that same thing and see who just goes into it and whose body relaxes. The 3 set tests I do is I have people relax their hand like this, and then relax their entire body, and tell them to remove their hand. If their hand stays up, they're not relaxed enough. So they'd have to like do that. You know what I mean? So that's the first one. Then I'll do the magnet fingers. Then I'll do the magnet hands. And then I think I'll like actually get into the real stuff because I just want them to, and I make sure to get them to be breathing too. And deep like 5 times. 10 times actually. I make them breathe 10 times and out deep. I recently saw Darren Brown live. What do you think about his other work? Daniel Toole. I mean, I think in all aspects, Daniel is of Darren Brown's work is just phenomenal. But like his stage performance is like unparalleled. He's so just good at everything he does. He's a real perfectionist of his craft, and I feel not qualified to even go on to praise him more because like he's on a whole different level than like I am. It's like so it's just like I don't know. Like me saying he's good doesn't mean shit to him. You know what I mean? What's my favorite card force? I like the Cull force, but I try to do the classic force as often as I can when I actually do card force. Do I even lift? No, not really. I just take a lot of protein powder. Excuse me. Are you going to teach some more Dynamo tricks? Yeah, I want to. Dynamo does this. I saw him do it in this special once where he took. It was a color change. It was actually interesting at first. He had someone pick a card, lost in the middle of the deck, and then he. Well, I'm just gonna take it. Might as well teach you right now anyway. Basically, took a card, put it in his mouth, spun around, and then it changed. So I can't really do it. Well, here, look. And like all that happens was maybe it was horrible. I'm sure it was. I'm about to see the replay in a second, actually. And yeah, all that happens is like the card drops like when he was like behind him, but and drops back down the deck. You know what I mean? So I want to teach more Dynamo stuff, but his stuff is really hard to figure out. I feel. So yeah. How do you like your new place? It's amazing. I'm definitely going to do a full like tour of it. We're getting a new couch tomorrow, and it's in Marina Del Rey, and it's only like $100 more than our other place, and it's just amazing. We love it. How do you approach a stranger to do magic? With a smile and ask them how they're doing, having a good time, and or not having a good time, but just like. What I've been doing lately is I've been going to parties, and my objective is to figure out everyone's name and memorize it. So what I've been doing lately is go to a party, interrupt a group, like I literally like stop 2 people from interacting. Don't be like super rude about it, just to be like, hey, you guys, sorry to interrupt. I'm just saying hi to everyone and introducing myself. My name's Evan. Nice to meet you. And then like 4 people will tell you their name. And then what I'll do is say, okay, I'm going to go say hi to everyone else. Walk away. pull out my phone, go to my notes, and type down their names, and then like a small description of what they looked like or what they were wearing. And then by the end of the night, I have like 40 names, and I can recall like 25 of them. So it makes it cool because then by that time, you just naturally have more rapport. By the more you say someone's name to like their face, the more they're just like naturally gonna like you. Like the name, people's names are music to their ears, and it just makes you more approachable and more friendly. And so then when you can ask them what they like to do and what interests them, I've also been trying to ask people what interests you more, or what are you passionate about, or what's important to you, versus, oh, what do you do? Oh, I work at Taco Bell, or like, don't ask people like their job. Ask them what they love to do and what they actually like. And then if you just do those two steps, everything else will become naturally. I shouldn't have to like walk you through anything else. Just try to remember people's names, say their name back to them, and ask them what interests them. And then the rest, I swear to God, will just play out just like how a movie will, how a movie should. Hi, skater dude. What would you rather do full time, wrestling or magic? Wrestling. I don't have much money. How can I learn more powerful magics? The internet, torrent it illegally. Figure out how to torrent things. How much swag do you own? I don't know what swag is, but I do. Whoa. Oh shoot. Here's my magic box. Maybe I'll do a Magic Collection 101. Just got these in from Andy Field Magic. They're signed cards. And I'm going to be giving them away on my Evan Cloyd channel. Lots of cards. And then just magic. There's a ton of cards and just gimmicks and crap in there. Yeah, no. Oh man. Okay, I can't answer all these. How do you get so many subscribers? I try to put out good, consistent content, and it hasn't been consistent lately because of the little like internal battle that's going on. So maybe some of you guys know about it, but it'll start picking up within the next month. Okay, like a month from now or so, I'll start picking up more. But how do you get so many subscribers? Is put out good, consistent content. Good quality content that people want to share. Do what interests you, not what you think will interest other people. Because I mean, there's people out there who have the same interests as you, so you might as well put out videos like that. And then use third-party websites. Like I use learnmagictricks.com or learnmagictricks.net and the Card Trick Teacher all the time to promote my videos. And like whenever a video of mine gets featured on there, I get a boost of subscribers. So yes. Wait a minute. Yeah. Okay. Are you taking questions? Yeah, I get Gambit from X-Men a lot. Shining Shadow. If I go to California, will you hang out with me? If if you guys ever come out to California and you're in the Santa Monica, Los Angeles area, like if you just hit me up, like chances are, like I'll probably hang out with you. So I'm a normal guy. So, but some of you I might not like, but that's just how it is. What's your favorite sport aside from wrestling? Don't have one. Sorry. I don't really watch sports. If I had to pick, yeah, I don't think I could pick. Maybe football. Maybe. What else was I gonna say? Yeah, as far as like, I might take a break from the questions really quick. Coming back to like the videos and why is Justin Timberlake playing? Okay. All right, much better. Coming back to like the videos and why is Justin? Okay. Now I'm trying to find you guys. Your tab. Oh no. Shoot! Alright, while I'm finding you guys, basically, wow, I'm so sorry I fumbled and mumbled. It's just screwed everything up pretty much. Alright, I'm back to normal. Okay, yeah, the reason I haven't been putting out videos is, yeah, I haven't had time, been moving a lot, been really stressed out financially, so I've been like hustling and bustling, trying to find ways to pick up some side cash and stuff like that. I haven't had any fresh ideas really. I'm gonna bring back taking it to the streets. I just feel so bad because like the tutorial, I always made this channel and prided myself on this channel for having powerful tutorials, not like your uncle's magic tricks. And it's getting to the point where like I almost taught like everything I felt was necessary to go out and perform an amazing set and basically get jobs and get paid. So you guys, and it's just crazy because a lot of you have the mindset of like I need to know every single method and every single thing, and that's great because you do. There's still so much stuff that I don't know, but the performance aspect of it, how much of a showman you are. So I feel like there's a lot of things that I've taught on here that if you master and you put them to use effectively, that should be all like you need to sit, not all, but like you can sit on that for a while until you find that next level that you want to get to. And now a lot of you are getting into hypnosis and stuff. I don't want to go from teaching like Sealed with the Kiss and the Invisible Deck and the Raven to like your uncle's math trick problem. You know, like if I want, yeah, I just don't want to do that. I feel like I'm cheating you guys. That's not what this channel is about. And so I'll probably end up doing more like taking it to the streets videos, reviewing actual products like Greed and Thread and Dress Code, the effects that I either don't want to teach or like feel afraid legally to teach them. Such as Profit. People have been blowing me up about Profit ever since I came out with the Street Magic video. And I don't want to teach that. It's just way too good for like it to be like known for free. And like Theory 11 owns it. And Tom Isaacson added me as a friend personally on Facebook. So like if he found out that I put it out for free, he'd be pissed at me. Not the first time a magician's been pissed at me for reviewing their trick. Anyway. Alright, let me get back to some of these questions. Someone asked this from me earlier. What do you do if someone easily figures out a Suposaurus Rex? What do you do if someone easily figures out a trick of yours? People figure out tricks. It just happens. You can fool some of the people some of the time. You can't fool all the people all the time. Just get over it. It has nothing to do with you or the performance or the trick. They just figured it out. It's okay. Like, there's going to be plenty of other people who won't figure it out. Promise. What's the story then behind Jericho 120? You'll have to go back a little bit after this is done because I did tell that. Can you teach us some more mentalism effects? I know some. Maybe I'll hit up my hypnotist friend Michael or Alan Bays. He knows some good mentalism effects. You should do more street magic. David H. I want to come out with another like special at some point. Yeah, people have been asking me, like leaving comments, oh, is this the last we're seeing you? Are you quitting the channel because of the hour-long video? And it's just like, no. If anything, like that should be just the beginning to something more cool. Just like more specials like that, street magic specials. Have you updated your camera setup since behind the scenes? No. Everything's been the same. Just kind of lighting things a little differently. And yeah, so in short, no, I've had the exact same things. First trick you ever learned that gave you the feeling of amazing people, Invisible Deck. You prefer performance breakdowns instead of tutorials. I'll keep that in mind. I have 4 subscribers. How did you get so many? Asked Jacob Roberts. Well, I started in 2009 and worked my ass off for 3 years to get 4,000 subscribers. And then when I got 4,000 subscribers, I just kind of took YouTube seriously, and then the channel blew up. Like, it took me 3 years to get my first like YouTube check, so it's hard. Like, you can't just make a channel and then expect it to blow up overnight. It's taken me years. So, and I'm still like, 40,000. Like, it's a lot, but it's not a lot. It's not, like, like nowadays 200,000 subscribers isn't a lot. Like, to be in the top 100 YouTubers, you have to have like 1.7 million subscribers to be in the top 100. Can you upload more performances? Probably. Why not making a magic course? Like, yeah, I have ideas to like make this magic course. Like, I have notes written down and stuff like that, of what I want to do. It's just challenging to think of 30 different days worth of stuff, and to have you guys do, because a lot of the stuff that, like, if I go through with this, a lot of the stuff isn't going to have to do directly with Magic. Like, there will be some days where you don't touch a deck of cards because I want you to focus on yourself and building your self-esteem and your confidence and all that stuff that I get so many questions about. In short, the way to like be confident is you have to fake it. You have to fake it in order to make it. You have to pretend you're confident, but if you pretend you're confident around people, then it's just kind of start to naturally turn that gear in your head to have that happen. There are plenty of physically less fortunate people, let's say, like Chris Farley and just like Will Ferrell, I'm sure, and who's the redhead? Conan O'Brien. Like, those guys weren't confident, like, but they put themselves in a position where they had to be confident in order to gain their confidence. Look up their backstory. Conan O'Brien and Will Ferrell like got picked on so much for just so many different things, and like they hated talking in front of people and being around people, and they said, okay, well, I'm gonna put myself like in front of a camera and I'm gonna force myself to do this thing. So gotta do that. Let's see. Do you have any tips for getting over the shakes? Yes, I have a video for it. It's called Getting Over the Shakes. Yeah, check it out. How do you feel in your first street performance? First street performance I remember was I was this 14-year-old chubby kid with glasses and like a leather jacket, and I walked up to some guy like watering his yard, and I was just like, hey, can I show you something really quick? And I did the crisscross card, the bizarre twist, and like, I felt fine, but I just felt like I was wasting his life. I felt like I was just wasting his time, and he didn't care. So that's how I felt. Yeah. What made you start YouTube? What made me start YouTube would, what made me start YouTube was I didn't like Magic, and I was good at it. I felt good enough, and I loved making videos, so I wanted to have an excuse to like make videos, and it's hard to be creative, so I just came out with some tutorials how to do some magic tricks, because I figured there were other people out there who were like me, who loved Magic and wanted to get into it, but just didn't have the money or the resources, or were out of the country or something like that, or just didn't have easy access to learn powerful Magic. So I just wanted to pass the torch. Like, I didn't want to do Magic anymore. I was just like, if you love Magic, I can help you. So take it and run with it. Make a name for yourself. That's what made me start to do it. So I've always just been interested in like helping people. Let's see. Alright, 15 more minutes. Ever done stage magic? Not the kind of stage magic you think, but like sawing anyone in half or grand illusions. Don't like that stuff. I'm reading through some of these. Oh, can you give us a hint on what the 40K will be? Yes, multiple card find. So get your manipulation skills down in that. So, yeah, I might even do the 40K announcement live tomorrow because that's like when I'm predicted to um, reach 40K. Do you prefer tricks that don't use gimmicks? I like tricks that use gimmicks if it makes sense, if it's smart, if I can get away with it. Like distortion and like profit, like they're gimmicks, and like dress code, they're gimmicks, and I can get away with it. But there are some tricks that just I really, really dislike the gimmick on. It's just not easy. Rapture is such an inconvenient gimmick. And it's just useless to me. Like in my opinion, I'm sorry. It's just no one even catches it. Oh, excuse me. Okay. All right. Now I'm starting at the top. Hey, Jarek, is Prophet your favorite trick or is Invisible Deck? Invisible Deck is my favorite trick, but Prophet's definitely my favorite non-card trick. If you were to perform one and only card effect, what would it be and why? The Invisible Deck, because it's the greatest card trick on the planet, in my opinion. And just add, in my opinion, to the end of everything I say. Like, don't take anything I say seriously. So, do you know why Magic picks up the chicks? It's all in the performer, really. I mean, you can do the most sexy magic trick ever, and a girl might just turn you down. Or you can do a really simple effect, followed by another really simple effect, and then be making out something, you know? Any tips on getting better at double lifts? I know a bunch of tricks with double lifts, but I got caught like half the time. Yeah, here's a tip, and this is gonna be like in my uh, 30-day video I want to do. When you're going around, when you're walking around the mall, just literally be doing double lifts and like, because no one's gonna like watch you or care like exactly what you're doing. So just when you're walking about your day, have a deck of cards on you in the grip, and just be walking around. And I mean, yeah, you can watch consciously and do your thing, but then start to look away, and then just your fingers will be able to tell where it is, you know? And then you'll be able to do it like no problem, okay? So just try it all the time, all day, sitting on the couch. Basically, if you're not in the shower or you're not eating food, have a deck of cards in your hand and be practicing it. So easy. Get off the computer. And get to practicing. Or, while you're listening to me right now, grab a deck of cards and just be doing your double lift. You can listen and practice at the same time. What's your favorite website for purchasing cards? Any website that is trustworthy, like Illusionist or Theory 11. That's about it. Again, I don't like collecting cards, but I've been doing it so I can give them away to you guys. So it's been cool to see the decks of cards that come in, but I personally don't. I don't know. I'll end it there. Could you make a tutorial on how to mark a juice deck? All you have to do is take a Q-tip, dip it in the juice, wipe it off a little bit, like how you would rubber cement or nail polish, you know, and then paint on the card what you want to do, and then, or what the marking is. Let it sit for like 4 to 5 seconds. Take a paper towel and damp it away. Damp it. Don't wipe it away. Damp it away. That's it. What do you think, Chris Angel? Chris Angel's great, man. He's the most creative, like, innovative person in Magic that I know of, anyway. So, like, how do you come out with 8, I think it was 8 seasons, if not 7. How do you come out with 8 seasons of a show, hour long, have like 22 episodes in each season, so 8 times 22, whatever that is, and then have like different magic tricks all the time? Gotta be damn good. Gotta be like best in the world as far as magic. What do you do if your audience is getting really bored? I don't know. End it off with a really good trick, and then I try not. I don't know. I not to sound arrogant or cocky, but like I don't do tricks that I think would bore them, or like all the tricks that I do are like test proven to see. Like I try them out with my friends and close friends, and be like, yeah, it works, blah blah blah, and then I actually go perform it for like real people. You know what I mean? How did you met Brock Baker? Um, Brock Baker is my good friend now because we all live in LA. This is the girl. Hello. What up?
About parking.
What do you do about parking? I'm gonna have to let you. I'm gonna have to come let you in.
Oh, I just let in.
You do. You do. You get your own spot.
Oh, go.
All right. I'll be right out.
Oh God, that's weird.
All right, you guys. Sorry, I have to cut this short. I'll do another live. I'll do another live chat tomorrow. And I'll reply to some of these questions that I missed. Okay. So thanks all 90 of you for watching. Appreciate it. And I'm set to hit 40,000 subscribers tomorrow. So I'll probably do a live chat tomorrow. So keep updated on the Facebook, my Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff. I'll give you a little more than 10 minutes to start watching. All right. So. Peace out. Mwah. Be inspired to learn, inspired to disturb. Always.